Ladies and gentlemen, I just finished watching The Walking Dead Daryl Dixon Season 3, Episode 5. This one is a really crazy pronunciation. It's called Limbo?
Huh?
Yeah, no, that's correct. It's called Limbo. Okay, this episode was a mixed bag for me. Just being completely honest. This one was kind of confusing because it was really just a filler episode, but the filler was really, really solid because visually it looked excellent. This was a very fun episode to watch. I really enjoyed seeing Daryl go through the motorcycle in the desert. It kind of felt like, if you guys have seen Better Call Saul, it felt like the season 5 episode called Bagman, which is a weird comparison because that's Saul Goodman trapped in a desert. It feels like that, but on the Daryl Dixon side of things, very bizarre. And it kind of also felt like Ride with Norman Reedus. We were just watching an episode of Daryl ride around on a motorcycle and get chased by motorcycle people. And then somehow in there, Daryl finds a group of people who live out in the deserts, and they have leprosy, I think, because they all have like stuff all over their faces. I didn't really understand that. It kind of felt like Lord of the Rings to me, but apparently that's a real thing. I didn't know that was a thing. Sorry, I don't mean any offense. I had no idea that was a thing. But I was like, what is happening here? Anyway, so he goes, after he has this random motorcycle chase with these people who, honestly, I'm still trying to figure out. I know they explained it in the last episode. These are the banditos on the road, and some of them who attacked Solas del Mar were now going towards Barcelona, so Daryl somehow managed to track them down. I don't know how that happened because of reasons and plot armor and all of that stuff, but somehow he found them. And then the people who live out in the middle of the desert in a ruined town where there's literally just ruins, and they say they have nowhere to go because people think they're like lepers, or I don't remember what they said. Somehow Daryl finds these people, and then it becomes a DLC side quest where Daryl has to go get water and retrieve water back for these people. The whole time I'm watching it, every bit of it was very visually stimulating. Like, it was fun to watch this episode. I'm not going to dispute that. I don't think it was a bad episode. I don't think that's the right way to categorize this one. It's just when you're watching this episode, the whole time you're like, what is this doing? Like, what's the point? Like, I get it. It made for a cool, fun episode, but like, what's the overall arching point here? Where are we getting to? I know Daryl's trying to get to Barcelona, even though Carol told the people back in Solas del Mar that he is actually just going and working on the boat, when he's really not. He's on his way to Barcelona to try to save Justina. I'm not really picking up where this is going. But it's not exactly a bad thing, because I got to tell you, I am thoroughly enjoying this season more than I enjoyed season 2. Just because season 2 wasn't anything. Like, there wasn't really anything to talk about there. That was good, at least. So that was kind of the whole crux of the episode. I guess Daryl somehow took out all the banditos, but then it's the same sort of plot armor that Daryl Dixon always has, where he is just a superhero and takes out everyone in the crew. Okay, so that happened. That's kind of it. Carol had a conversation with, as she described her, the horny old lady, where the horny old lady was like, oh, you and Daryl, no, you and this guy, who might be Rick's brother. I don't think he is, but he kind of looks like him, and I know we made a whatever. She's like, oh, you and this guy, and Carol's like, you're a horny old lady. Like, we had that conversation. We also had the realization that Roberto had Justina's necklace. It's kind of it. Like, there's not much else to talk about. It was really just Bagman from Better Call Saul, except with Daryl on motorcycles, doing something, and somehow managing to get everyone, kill everyone, and end the banditos, seemingly. Fun to watch. Really stupid episode, though. Serving the plot somehow, I guess? I don't even think it is. I don't know what's going on. That's how I feel. I know this is probably my shortest review of Daryl Dixon. I just don't have anything more to say. Fun episode, though. Visually, really enjoyed it. Everything else, All right. That's all I have to say. I definitely want to hear from you guys. Is there more that I missed or anything like that? I don't think so, but definitely let me know down in the comments. Consider becoming a channel member because I do post exclusive stuff. You'll get early access to videos, and once we hit 10, I'll be doing member shoutouts on every video. So with all that out of the way, thank you again so much for watching this one, and until the next one, I'll talk to you later. Peace out.